Today we're presenting a map-based crime data exploitation web application. The purpose of the application is to understand crime data in the DC area to help police and the public. The application utilizes data mining techniques in conjunction with web technologies to analyze and present the data visually. Association rule data mining is used to show connection among crimes, facilities, and time. And today we're going to talk about several things. The first thing we want to talk about is interface, then user interaction, and then we're going to talk about association results.
Here we're going to explain the interface of our application, and it's written in JavaScript and utilizing the ext.js APIs, and most of our application is combined with two parts. One is the control panel and the other is the map panel. The control panel contains most of the control activities, and the map panels shows most of the results from our research. And about the control panel here, there are several tabs containing inside it. There are 11 facility type tabs for like hospitals, nursing houses, and fire station, police station, and etc. And the last one is the association rule results tab. This is for the general results that we studied from the association rules. Here, also in the control panel, the control panel will be collapsed and expanded like this. This is for a better view for the users, for the better user experience. See, there's a larger area for the output results. And if we click on the side, the control panel will show up again. It will be expanded. And for each facility tabs here, there are two parts contained. First part is for the advertisement area, and the second part contains 3 buttons in the bottom. And I will explain the last button in the first place. The last button here is the function of this button is to show all the facilities that the user are planning to show on the map panel. For like this, we can click on the button on the tab of nursing houses, and here all the nursing houses in the area of DC will show up. And if we click every icons in the map panel, there will be a bloom pop out, and there are several buttons show up in each balloons. And if we click another tab in the control panel, the old one will disappear, will be cleared, and we are able to show new facilities on the map panel. Right now I'm gonna explain some of our results from our research and the web-based applications. As we can see right now, this is the map panel, and and it shows all the public schools in the DC area. And if we click on one of the icons, a balloon will pop out, and there will be 3 buttons show up here. And in the balloon there will be the facilities addresses and what types of the facility is, and the latitude and longitude of this facility. And the last one is the facility ID that will help us to have an easy access to do the data generation, which will be discussed later. So when we click the first button here, there will be a histogram show up that shows all the number of the crimes for all the types of the crimes happen in this area that is near to this facility, and the area is defined by 300 by 300 meters, and the facility is in the center of the square. And if we click on the second button here, there will be a ranking results show up, and for each row here, it shows the types of the crime, and the column for the number of the crimes. And for example, the first row shows there are 41 cases of theft auto happened in this area, and the third button is for the time interval results. It shows in what time in this area how many cases of the crimes is happen in evening, and how many happen in midnight, and how many cases happen in daytime. And this is the data of the unknown cases, which is large, and we will prove it from our research. And here we're back to the control panel, and here we are gonna explain the function of the first two buttons in the facility tabs. And the first one is show the results of the association rules with user specified facilities to the crime densities, and the second button is the result of the association rules with user specified facilities to the confidence of some specific types of crimes. Here we show the last tabs, which is the association rules tab, and in this tab there are several buttons show up, and for each button, when we click it, it will pop out the results of association rules with user specified facilities to the crime density or the crime confidence. And about the map panel, when we click on one icon and show the results we got here, and sometimes it's hard for the user to see what is happening back on the map, so we add a features about to make the windows to be transparent, so that the user can see clearly what is happening in the back of this result window, just for better user experience.
We have obtained a lot of interesting association rules, including the association rules from crime to facility, indicating which facility has high frequency of a specific crime, and from crime to time per day, indicating which time period has high frequency of a specific crime. We also obtain association rules from another direction, that is to say, from facility to crime, which indicates which crime is most likely to happen in this specific facility. Also, we have association rules from facility to time per day. That indicates which time per day is most likely to have crimes around this specific facility. On the map interface, we only show the high-frequency association results and delete all the infrequent association results. We determine the high frequency by manually setting a threshold for support and confidence. In general, Each case will generate 5 or 6 rows. We show the most useful results for our users. Homeland Service area is the most dangerous place to stay because Homeland Service area has highest density of stolen auto crimes, robbery crimes, sex abuse crimes, burglary crimes, assault with deadly weapons, all these kinds of crimes. You can look at that in our association rules results shown in the screen. Hotel has the highest density of theft from cars crime because a lot of cars parked around the hotels, which are very likely to be stolen. And a bank has highest density of theft crimes, which is very straightforward. Criminals like to wait for the persons coming out of the banks to steal their money. One interesting point we find out is that police station has very high density of assault with deadly weapon crimes. That is to say, people are likely to use deadly weapons to deal with police officers. The top 5 facilities most crimes happens are Homeland Service, public school, metro station, hotel, and gas station. So these are the results we get from one type of association rule. Regarding time, bank, metro station, and hotels have high density of crimes in day and evening. In midnight, bank, Homeland Service, and hotel have high density of crimes. Look at that. Homeland Service, again, is very dangerous even in midnight. From another association direction, we find that around most facilities, theft and theft from cars are highest density crimes, except in public school and the police station. The assault with deadly weapon is very high. Because criminals are more likely to use deadly weapons around the police stations and the public schools. So stay safe if you are around these areas. Overall, around most facilities, the top 5 crimes are theft from auto, robbery, stolen auto, and burglary.
As we've seen, a combination of data mining techniques such as association rules and information technologies can be utilized to solve a big data problem such as crime data. The data becomes meaningful and insightful. Hence, it can be helpful not only to law enforcement and the public, but also to researchers and analysts who work in the field of crime data mining.